Hey there. Are you a photographer or videographer, and more specifically, one that serves clients in live events, weddings, corporate events, other kind of milestone lifestyle events? You're probably feeling pretty good about AI because an AI bot cannot and will not show up at a project and replace you like so many other industries and so many other disciplines inside, especially creative industries. And you're not wrong. I don't think that we're going to get a humanoid to show up with a camera in their face, body, in their hand and take photos. But I really do feel like we need to talk about the fact that it will displace other disciplines inside of our industry. So for example, commercial lifestyle, product photography, if you've seen some of the work that agencies are doing with AI, it's pretty impressive. It's also a little scary, and I just want to acknowledge that I don't think it's great when technology takes business opportunities from a creative. However, I don't think you can stand in front of a train and stop it. And so I think that that's going to happen. And what does that mean for you if you largely exist in the live event space? The AI bot may not take your job or take your opportunity, but another photographer might. And the reason that is because if commercial lifestyle and product jobs are less in scope, scale, or numbers, I get the feeling that most of those creatives are going to look to fill that void with other creative projects, which includes maybe honing their skills at a live event. And therefore, as the market saturation increases for people that can do what we do, the job opportunities will lessen. This isn't a doomsday post. I'm not here to talk about it's over, the sky is falling. But what I'm willing to tell you is I think that there is one prevailing solution to that, and that's diversification, at least from the opportunity perspective. From a brand and a brand identity perspective, the other thing that you must do is differentiate. What makes you different from your competition? If you can't answer that question like that, you got work to do, okay? So what I'd really love for you to think about is, how is it that you're going to get your fair share of the market as competition increases and opportunities potentially decrease? What is it that you're going to do? So what that means for me and for my wife in our studio is we have diversified to the degree where the only thing we really don't do is wedding and like individual portraits, but we will serve clients in almost every other business to business opportunity. And what that means is we do live corporate and nonprofit events, large galas. We do some lifestyle and editorial and commercial photography. We specialize in professional and creative portraits that really do pull out the essence of the human. And so I think that there's an increase in people trying to use AI headshots, and candidly, I think they look inauthentic, and oftentimes there's no story behind them, which is where you find that sort of glimmer in the eye. And so I think that's still a little bit safe. But the argument is that if you can put your eggs in all of those different baskets, then any market disruption, you'll be a bit insulated from it. The other one that I mentioned, of course, is differentiation. If you can't say, and again, in a moment, why you're better suited to exceed the expectations of your ideal audience and dream client, if you can't do that quickly and you can't do that authentically, then you're going to struggle, because the only other value or variable that they use is price, right? If you can't differentiate yourself on one other one, then the only differentiator is price, and they're going to go for the cheapest. It's like picking something off of a shelf. It's the same product, same thing, same benefit, same everything, price. And that's not what you want, because it's a race to the bottom. So you get to think about where you're from, what you've learned, what you've experienced. All of that goes together to create that very special super mojo that's you. That's your brand, right? You'll oftentimes hear me say that your unique brand is an extension of your authentic identity, and your creative marketing is an amplification of your personal voice. And if you could get those two things together, and you can do the work to create that authentic studio, that signature studio that nobody else can capture, nobody else can fake, nobody else can impersonate, then you have the opportunity to win the business of the opportunities that come through the door. So just as a recap, number one, diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. consider pollinating, right, among the different disciplines within your industry. And 2, okay, you're going to want to make sure that you're differentiating yourself from your competition so that you don't end up competing on price, because we all know that price is a race to the bottom. If you've stuck with me this long, maybe you're looking for some help. Maybe you'd like some guidance. My wife Emily and I, we've started a program. We're here to help you. Go to sheddingthewedding.com. Check out our little intro video, a little bit about how hard you're working, all the emotional labor you're doing for the very little bit of money that you're doing it, only to find out that potentially that market is going to start to struggle based on an influx of photographers coming into it, and therefore less opportunity for everybody there. Check it out. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole video, and hope you have a great day.